Welcome to another episode of Love Notes.
All nurses to the nurses station.
This is Taquita Love, a nurse and a comedian.
You think you could bring your brother the clear machine home? You know, the reviver.
And I'm talking to my funny friends about medical mishaps.
Clear!
You are listening to Love Notes.
I got my homie in the building. His name is Antoine Young. Dope comedian. Super dope comedian. So you played football?
Yep.
Should I say ex-football player, or do you still get down?
No, I don't play no more football unless it's Madden.
Oh, okay. You one of those, you the dude that sit on the couch all day playing Madden?
No, I don't sit on the couch all day. I mean, I get out. I got to do my comedy thing, but I mean, I play probably pretty much, I guess, like once every 10 years or so.
Oh, okay.
Because I have to pawn my PS2.
Oh. Why you gotta be ignorant?
No, I really did pawn it, though, because I was doing, like, officiating. So
Okay.
I couldn't afford the officiating clothes, so I had to pawn my PS2. So I got
whatever.
$40 so I could get the jersey and the short.
You have a very good history in comedy. You've done so much thing. Aspire TV, BiteSizeTV.
Yeah, Gotham Live.
Gotham Live. What has your comedy career been like as far as the journey? The transition from football to Antoine Young, I'm a comedian on stage.
Oh, man. See, the thing is, so comedy is more like political. So it's kind of hard to like, I guess it's kind of hard from comedy to like sports, because sports is all pretty much, I mean, sports is political too, but only to a certain extent, because you can outshine somebody on a football field, on the football field or a basketball court, but on the comedy stage, it's all subjective, like with everybody's opinion. So even though you could be clearly better than the next person, a person like, say, a booker can be like, oh yeah, I'm booking this dude because he has this, and it's completely a lie. Because they want to book that person because they can get people to come see them.
So you're talking about the business part of comedy.
Yeah, the business. Well, that's all comedy is, pretty much, is all business. It has nothing to do with being funny anymore. I think back probably like in the 80s and 90s when comedy first was starting off, it was all about being funny. But once the industry seemed like you could make money off of it, that's when I think it became a business. So
I agree with you on the money making part, but I do think you have to be funny. You know, I feel like you would be exposed if you weren't funny anyway.
Nah. There's people like Amy Schumer had horrible comedy specials on Netflix, and she's completely terrible. But look at her; she has.
But I feel like comedy's subjective too. So my style of comedy you may or may not like. Some things you may or not find funny. So, but a lot of people find Amy Schumer funny. So she doing something right.
I mean, if you are on Netflix and it's like 200 million people watching, and of course you're gonna get 5 people to like you. But if she was like a regular person at a regular club and she didn't have no name at all, I don't think people would like her or not. I mean, that's just my opinion. But I don't think she's like somebody I'll be like, oh my goodness, that's my favorite. Or, oh, I'm going home and I seen this chick. She was so hilarious. She's not that type of person. The thing is, I think she have a good look. She's the right ethnicity.
I think
if I said it right, I don't know.
I think that's across the board with everything. The right ethnicity make the difference.
Yeah,
I mean, me being a nurse, I can attest to that.
Yeah, of course. So all I'm saying that in sports, I can outplay somebody. Like, of course, if you LeBron James' son, you don't have to put up as much points, but you still have to be good, though. You can't just be out there and be sorry. In comedy, you can be completely horrible, but if you got the right backing, you still can make it.
I do agree with that.
And people I think like when you first start doing it, you think, oh, if I'm the funniest person in the world, I'm gonna be famous. This is like, nah.
Is that how you felt when you first started?
I swear, exactly. I think everybody feel that way. I feel like everybody think that the people on TV or the people that's getting specials and stuff are like hilarious, super funny. But the people that's getting that stuff are the people that know the right people or have the right backing.
So it's all about networking, the people that you know.
It's all about networking, hanging out, making the right connections, being like friends with the right people.
I agree with that. I feel like that's the way the world run, though. You know,
Yeah, but at least in the world, I mean, at least like saying nursing, there is political, like politics in nursing, of course. I mean,
There's politics, yeah.
Yeah, it's politics and everything, but at least if you got a degree and everything, you got all the right accolades.
You're undeniable.
You're undeniable. You're going to get paid good. Like, if this job ain't paying you this much, you can go somewhere else. In comedy, it's kind of hard to do that.
Yeah.
Because, like, if the industry ain't messing with you, then they're not messing with you. Because it ain't no degrees, it ain't no certificates, it ain't no experience. It's all who likes you. So it's all pretty much, it's like 90% politics, 10% how funny you are.
I remember, I'm going to tell you, like, I remember we went to Jokes, what was that? Jokes, it was at Giroux show.
Oh, you talking Inside Jokes.
Yeah, and I came to see you, and you had a suit on. You had a whole suit on. And I was just like, I think that was the moment that I saw that you took comedy serious and that you were like in the game to be in competition with the people that, you know, should be excelled in comedy.
Yeah, I mean, I thought like, I guess because like when I first started off, and I joke a lot, like on and off stage and stuff like that, because of course you know me. So I was like, okay, I want people to see like a little bit of a serious side. So I tried the suit or whatever. I wasn't comfortable in it. I didn't like it. It's still, I mean, it's a good look or whatever.
But it made you stand out. Like,
It did.
Like on the sidelines, me standing there watching you and seeing other comedians say, you know, who is this dude? People that didn't know you was like, who is this dude? You know?
So you think I should bring the suit back?
I think you should bring the suit back.
Oh my goodness.
Because if you want to be taken seriously.
Yeah.
And it was even actually a little bit more funny that somebody that looked so professional was saying all these jokes that was, you know, simple, stupid, but very clever.
You convinced me to bring the suit back.
I'll never forget that, the reaction you got with the suit.
Yeah.
Like, I had seen you all the time with your regular clothes and, you know, like, you still funny. But then when you wore that suit and you was on stage and everybody was like, you know, it was like they took you more seriously.
Yeah,
and I think sometimes you need that. When you want to be taken more seriously and you get a little bit more professional with what you're doing.
That's true. I agree with that. I mean, I think that a suit kind of make you stand out, make you look more professional and stuff. I just didn't like the suit. The reason why, and it's funny, like I'm always like the underdog and things and stuff like that. Even when I first started doing comedy, I always wanted my jokes to stand alone. So I would purposely not wear nothing like that would look nice. Like I would actually go on stage with my work clothes on. Just so I can, my jokes can stand out. Okay. So I would have my work and I was working security too. So I had like.
Did you go on stage with your security outfit?
Not the shirt. It wasn't. It didn't say like security. They're like, who is this dude? He should be at the front door. No, I went on with a regular shirt, but I had like the khaki pants on and like the security boots. Okay. So I knew people were gonna be like, oh, this dude can't be funny. He's just some regular. So
you wanted to trick the audience, like,
yeah,
to be like, you thought I wasn't gonna be funny, but I'm funny. What?
Exactly.
But is that necessary? Like,
it's
why
not,
you gotta like surprise people?
I don't know why I'm always like that. Like, I like being kind of like the underdog. I think it's kind of easier being the underdog because when people when people expectations are super high, it seems like it's harder to meet those expectations. But when it's low, it's like, oh, okay, all I do is say like a joke or something. And then it's not as hard. Like, you know, like if somebody tell you like, oh, go check out Taquita, she's hilarious, she's the funniest person ever. Like, don't
they have an off night and y'all thought I was gonna be funny, but
it puts more pressure on you.
You know what? Actually, I had an experience recently where I was out and I went to a friend's house just to hang out, and I guess she told everybody there before I got there that I was a comedian.
Oh,
right.
Okay.
And so when I got there, you know, it's like maybe 11 o'clock at night. I'm just chilling. Yeah. So just out of nowhere, one of the people, you know, that were there, they just looked at me and they was just like, they kind of like abruptly was like, you know, she told us that you were a comedian, like as if like I'm expecting you to be funny, and ain't nothing you said funny.
You ain't said nothing yet. So what's going on?
So I get that you get the expectations, but I think when you where you at in your comedy career, where you surpass like the open mics, you surpass like you got, you know, TV bookings and you on the road a lot, like with Ida Rodriguez, and Tony Rock. Yeah. Then like where. Like you did so much to get to the point that you're at now, right? Yes. What are your goals? Like, you know, since you're here, I know the journey wasn't like the easiest journey.
Oh no, it's a really hard journey. Like comedy is a very hard journey. Like but the thing is, that's like with everything though. Like just like even professional sports. Like the athletes make it look easy, but they put in hours and hours in the gym.
Yeah.
It's like comedy. Like we make it look easy when we hit the stage, but like you said, how many thousand of open mics we have to do and stuff like that. So the journey was really hard, and I think I like the journey because it weeds out all like the fakeness or the people that's trying to just do it just for popularity or for money and stuff like that. That part I don't mind. But then you get to a certain point, it's like, all right, like, hey, put me on something.
Right. It's just like, what else, what more do I have to do?
Yeah, like, all right, like you said, I'm funny. But it's not like I said, it's not about being funny. It's about pretty much who likes you and who you're cool with. So that's the hardest part for me because I'm not like the hang out, stay
You're
out.
not the networker.
Yeah.
I'm always like, let's just go show face. And you be like, I ain't trying to kiss nobody but.
Yeah, I don't. Like, I'm good. Like, see, you're a grinder because you're from.
I'm from Chicago. That's why. That's
exactly.
What Chicago,
yeah, Chicago. I'm from LA, so we laid back.
Y'all don't do.
Yeah, we don't do nothing. So that's what's keeping me back. And the funny thing is, I know this, but I still haven't done anything to
change it.
Yeah, not at all.
What's your goal? Where would you see yourself 5 years from now in your career as a comedian?
5 years from now, I really don't know.
But what do you want? Like, what's your goal?
I want to have like a special, and then like some type of I want to be able to tour, like have my own fan base, like
meaning headline.
Like of course headline where I can make like.
Can I feature for you when you?
In 5 years, I'll be featuring for you, bro. Like
mark my words.
But if I'm at that point, then of course I'll have you feature. You can do like 10, 15 minutes or whatever. Okay.
10. I got more than 10 by now. Everybody knows that I'm a nurse, so I come from the nursing background in healthcare. But any unexpected visits to like the ER or any.
Fortunately, I never had to go to like the ER. I never had no major surgeries or anything like that. But I did do CNA.
You were a CNA?
Yeah, for like a
week. A week?
Like
okay, you gotta tell me about that.
Okay, well, right at the point in time I was with me and my son and mom was together, and she was like, "Oh, this comedy thing, you gotta do something," because she's in medical, like she's a therapist. Okay. So she was like, "Oh, why don't you try something in the medical field?" So she was like, yeah, LVNs and you're an RN, they make really good money and stuff. So I was like, I guess I'll try like the lower level, like the CNA. Just
like the easiest part? Because that's what you've been talking about. Well, you know what's easy. You know,
exactly.
I think that's the athlete mentality.
I'm the cool back, me just not do too much. I didn't realize they did the most. So I got to the hospital and they was like, oh yeah, you got to change this person's diaper. I was like, hold on, changing diapers? I was like, nah, I ain't. You have to like roll the person over with yeah. I was like, nah. So I did it like actually it wasn't even 1 week. I think it's like I did the I went to, like because we had like a little internship at like a little convalescent home, and like so I just kept finding ways to sneak outside and like because it's like a few students. It's like probably like 16, 17. So I'll go outside and just let them do everything. And when we was about to leave, I'll just kind of make my way in and make it seem like I was doing everything with everybody else. Yeah,
lazy ass.
I was like, I can't do this. I can't change no diapers. You have to give them showers and stuff. I was like,
the band.
Yeah, you gotta look at the old lady. I was like, I didn't think I was gonna be able to like have sex again because I thought that image was gonna be stuck in my head. That old lady I had to give a shower to. Yeah,
the wrinkled labia.
Yeah. So I was like, nah. And then it's like you gotta lift up the stomach part too to clean under there. I was like, oh hell no.
So did you ever give anybody a bad bath?
No, I didn't give no baths. I did the spray. I sprayed the little cologne thing. I guess they had
the disinfectant deodorant spray.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, you good.
You know what's crazy is that I was a they called it a student nursing assistant, but it was like a CNA, but I was in school for nursing, so it was the same thing. And that's when I realized, like, because I was doing everything. I worked with kids though, so I was smart about it.
You changed diapers and all that stuff?
I did, but they was little diapers. So,
oh yeah, see.
So I did pediatrics, so it was like kids.
Yeah, you supposed to do that. Yeah,
I could deal with a little bit, but I'm not trying to change somebody like my mama.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's gross.
Yeah, that's super gross. And then they be having like bed sores and all kinds of like nastiness. And I was like, I can't. I was like, nah, I can't do it. So I was a CNA for like 1 week.
Okay.
Yeah, and
how did you break the news to your baby mama at the time?
We not together, no.
So if you want to keep your relationship popping, you should be a CNA.
Yeah, I want to be.
She was like, if you would have wiped ass,
then I was like, yeah, I can't. I just, yeah.
It wasn't working.
That's it, my role right there.
No, that's good.
So you should. I wish I would have known you at that time then, because then you would have been like, "Yo, you don't have to do the adults.
You don't have to do the adults, just do the kids."
So you always see Chicago people know like shortcuts and
be
stuff.
like,
y'all always got to find some type of like way to get to what y'all need to go, but y'all always find like
little shortcuts.
Yeah,
like,
little side hustles.
It's
and
like
little,
work smart, but not
exactly.
hard.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
yeah.
Get everything done.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just, it's just a part of what we do.
Exactly.
You probably should have spent some time in Chicago, and you probably.
I think I should have. I think I should have came out to Chicago just to learn.
The winters, the weather will keep you on your toes.
Oh hell no! I ain't going out there no damn winter.
If you will go out in the snow and in the below zero and in the
ice,
yeah,
did it make it seem like this ain't nothing out here?
The sun's shining all the time. I have no reason.
Yeah. I can see by like something super like hard to get out and you can go through that, make something like LA like it's a cakewalk. So yeah, so to me this is hard, but to y'all it's like, oh, this ain't nothing.
It's like so many people from Chicago.
Yeah, I don't like going out when it's raining.
And I'll be like, this is just rain. I can get all my errands done because everybody in LA shut down.
Yeah, the city shuts down from rain. We can't stand it.
That's crazy. Is there anything about the healthcare system that you would want to change?
Yeah, of course.
Besides the weight,
the cost.
The cost.
Yeah, you said the weight.
Everybody be like, it's
so you
too
got
long.
money, so you ain't tripping. It's like, all right, the cost ain't tripping.
No, I mean like the weight.
The weight, like you talking about when you go to the ER?
Yeah, and they make you wait for a very long time.
Oh yeah, I see it. I haven't. I mean, it all depends on if you got insurance or not, though. Like, you want to wait if you don't have insurance, but like for the most part, it's like I haven't went in. I haven't went to the ER for really anything like that. Like I think I only went to the ER like one time in my whole life.
For what?
I was having like heart problems.
Palpitations?
Yeah, I think I was like stressing out. That was a time when you said that you wouldn't talk to me anymore.
Oh.
So I had to go to the ER.
Did this have anything to do with the Did I know you when you went to the ER?
Nah, you didn't know me. It was way
okay,
before.
I figured that you probably would have been like, I need help.
Oh, yeah, of course. I would have went to your house and said, forget the ER. See, it's cool when you have a friend that's like RN and stuff like that, because I'm pretty sure you get like questions and like you're pretty much everybody web MD.
For the most part. The only people that weren't messing with me in the beginning, my family.
What?
They won't mess with me anyway. You know,
serious?
I feel like black families, they always be like, well, you got to prove yourself first. Like, no matter what you do.
Yeah.
And it's the same. It was the same in nursing as well as in comedy.
So you don't get a bunch of calls and stuff about like somebody like Taquita, my arm is hurting.
I get calls from random people that know me. They were like, I don't get calls from people
you think it's for comedy.
They were like, are you busy at this moment?
You're like, oh no, I can
no,
do
I'm
it.
free. What you need?
What's
You
going
need me
on?
to.
You want me a headline? Like, yeah, about that.
My brother had like a scrape and a bruise and an allergic reaction, and people send me. I get pictures of people rashes. People I don't know, random numbers.
Are you serious?
And it's like, do you know what this is? Should I go to the ER? That's what I get a lot.
Oh, wow. Yeah, see, that's why I don't mess with that. See, the only time people hit me up is when they asking me for a joke.
And I hit you up for jokes all the time.
Every single time.
The methadone. Yeah, people be asking me for the methadone. Yeah. My uncle asked me for methadone.
Oh yeah, to get off of cigarettes.
Yeah. See, yeah.
Of course.
So Antoine's a great writer too.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So have you written anything, or are you working on anything now?
Well, I've been trying to write out like some sketches and stuff or whatever. I was supposed to do some sketches with you, but I guess you kind of like whatever.
You put me on blast.
No, you put me on the back burner. You start blowing up and stuff. It's like I don't like who.
No, I remember we shot a sketch with Craig and Carmel.
Yeah, when
and that sketch went nowhere.
That had
I
nothing.
never
That
seen
had
it.
nothing.
It's just like if I do something with you and we finna do another one. What
Then
happened to the
that's it.
first one?
It's like a one strike you out
I'm just
with
saying,
me.
what happened to the first one though?
So
Like,
it's
I
a
feel like
one-
before we move on,
I
we
thought it
should
was
see.
a 3 strikes rule or whatever. I only get 1 strike. It's like, yeah, you only get 1 swing and that's it.
Well, I would like to know what happened to the sketch we did.
I don't know what
start
happened.
there.
I didn't have nothing to do with that. That was all JT. That had nothing to do
Well,
with
we
me
need
at
to
all.
reach out to JT and see what's up.
Yeah,
with that.
exactly.
That
But
was like,
until then, would you shoot some sketches with me?
I definitely will shoot sketches with you. The only thing.
So we have this on air recorded.
Yeah, but
that-
my reservation is, that I'm a professional
office hours
woman,
are?
and my office hours are.
So you gonna do? I'm like,
I'm
forget
not-
that. I need a sketch
I'm
right
not
now.
one of those Instagram. I'm not, the Instagram girls that you be like, I just need a girl just, to wear a tight dress and show some skin. I'm not doing that.
I'm not asking you to do that on Instagram, but but I would like to shoot some sketches.
Oh
with
yeah,
you.
definitely. Let's do it.
When?
I mean, I feel like we've been friends for so long. I haven't seen you in forever. I feel like we at the point sometimes.
You
in our
blew
career-
up.
I didn't blow up, but I'm on my way up.
Exactly.
I'm here.
You gonna leave me? I'm gonna call him like, this number has been disconnected or no longer in service. Would you
I'm
please
like, I need
hang
a
up and
CNA.
try-
I'm gonna call you when I need a CNA.
I'm gonna call you when I have my kid and stuff, and I need a babysitter. You had me dog watch one time, remember?
Can I share that story when you dog watch? Because it was more than just dog watching. Okay.
I was going through a little hardship.
So, Antoine Young, and I guess since you become friends with somebody, did you get to see the soft side or the sensitive side?
Yeah.
And so the most sensitive kind of comment I've ever heard from a male friend was the one that you gave me, and you was just like, "Is it okay if I just mope on your couch for a little while?"
Remember you gave me that half a pill or something? You gave me a little prescription.
And I was like, because you were going through a breakup.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then, as women, we all been through breakups. So women, we be sticking together. We be like, oh, girl, come on over here. Let's eat some ice cream. And, F him. We out in the club popping it or whatever.
Exactly.
And for you, since you a man, I couldn't console you the way I would with my friends.
Yeah.
But
You let me sleep on your couch.
he came on the
with
and slept on the couch. And he was so messed up. I was like, you need to calm down now. So I gave
You had left and did a show too.
I gave him like a half of a relaxant.
Yeah, and I was knocked out asleep for like 6 or 7 hours.
And I put my dog Blue on your lap.
Yeah, he was.
And I was
yeah.
like, here go Blue.
Here go your
dog sit. Here you go.
No, what was they call him now? The companion or whatever.
I was like, he needs companionship.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
needs
yeah. Blue came to the
emotional
rescue.
support. I'm
emotional
Blue,
support dog.
You know what your job is. Go help
Exactly.
Antoine.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you got me through that though.
That's what friends are for.
And remember, I rewarded you when you asked me to. You was gonna make smoothies, and you told me to stop and get.
Okay, so
You
the
told me to
other
stop
thing.
to get the lemonade.
The other thing is just like, you so silly. So I was in a smoothie kick where it was just like I was making smoothies.
You was making some bomb smoothies.
And I was like, I'm making the smoothie come through, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, I just need one ingredient, and that was raspberry lemonade.
Simply
raspberry lemonade.
Simply raspberry lemonade.
Would you believe that Antoine brought the little size simple lemonade,
call
like
it the
a
swig.
swig of lemonade? I'm like, what kind of smoothie? And I'm.
I was being lazy though, honestly.
And
I didn't want to stop. I didn't want to go to the grocery store. And your 7-Eleven is right there on the corner from your house. So I was gonna stop at 7-Eleven.
You brought enough lemonade.
I brought enough to put
for a swig.
for like a sample.
Yeah.
It was like.
And then I stopped making smoothies for you after
You never
that.
made me a smoothie. It was like the one strike you out.
Like, how
thing.
dare you come over here?
You're like, you don't play. You ain't no joke. Like, so now I haven't had a smoothie from you since then.
You scarred me with that little ass
With
swig.
that swig.
I was just like,
Ring
who
of
comes and then eat up all your food? And
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
And then be like, but I brought enough lemonade.
I brought enough.
Like a shot
for
of
me.
lemonade.
You ain't cooked. And the funny no, I remember I lost my food privileges when I didn't come over for Thanksgiving that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had cooked like you had made like a grip of food too that day,
Yeah.
and you was like, "Yeah, come over for Thanksgiving." I don't know where I was at.
I don't know either, but I was like,
and I haven't got nothing. You never made me nothing since.
nope, not at all.
You just tell me what you cooking and what you making.
I sent pictures, I sent videos.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
yo, you see what you
You
missing
was like,
out
"Oh
on?
yeah, I'm making the Cornish hens with the potatoes and stuff." I was like, "Oh yeah, let me come through." You make some jerk chicken or something like that. Too?
I made some jerk chicken recently, and I invited you over
Yeah.
recently, like in the last couple
Yeah,
months.
and I was like, just save me
I was
some.
like,
You
Jamaican
was
jerk.
You was like, that junk is gone.
You wait a day, it's gone.
Yeah, that's it. If I wait over an hour.
Yeah.
I think your brother ate it, actually.
I
That's
think
when your
he-
brother was staying with you at the time.
Oh, you ain't got to. People
Yeah.
don't know my business
I
like
ain't
that.
tripping. Oh, well, I'm telling it now. I should have got my jerk chicken. It would have been all good.
Well, you know what? My brother needed emotional support like you did.
Yeah,
And he came through. And I guess my apartment is, come
Yeah,
get
then he had
get
a-
food, come get emotional healing,
Yeah.
and then bounce.
Yeah, then you out.
But yeah.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much. I hate how you telling my business, and I'm supposed to be getting your business.
I ain't tripping. This is my time to shine. How's everything going with you?
Good. Next question.
Why haven't I seen you? And since you blew up and you've been like killing it on the comedy stage, you don't call me for like help with writing.
I do.
No, you don't.
I shot a 30-minute.
I said send it to me. You haven't sent me anything.
I sent 30 minutes.
You ain't sent me no 30 minutes.
You
nothing.
came to my 30-minute taping.
I did.
You did.
And I didn't. And you crushed. And I haven't heard
And
from
I
you
sent
since
it to
then.
you. And
I don't be that dude outside with the suit on. With,
Don't do that. Don't
and
do
I'm gonna try to hop the gate. You gonna be like, let him in.
Let him in. Let him in.
I'm like, remember I wrote the methadone joke for you, Taquita? Remember I wrote the methadone?
I'm back.
You like, come on, let me write for you.
No,
You
it's
give me
all
like,
love.
No, ain't no all love.
It's all
You
love.
gonna
It's all
leave me.
good.
Yeah.
You always.
Yeah, I'm like, I got the suit on. The suit gonna be all messed up.
Oh no, Antoine, it's been what?
It's been a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure.
That's my
Yeah.
time.